So, I'd like to welcome you guys to what hopefully is going to be the finale of East, the Oath, and Felghana. Apologies for the crappy drawing. I just had to spend the first 5 minutes before this just trying to pass the time somehow. And what better way to do it than some half-assed drawing about what I'm going to try to do. This should not be the cover art. Alright, time to stop fiddling around and actually start playing the game. That'd actually be pretty fun though. Play Oath on the 3DS, or I don't know, get the PSP version and try all the corny voice acting in its entirety. And speaking of corny voice acting, I know, Ned, I kind of asked you way earlier, but for those who don't know, for those of you guys who have played StarCraft 2, they picked the guy who voiced the Protoss Zealot in that game to be Galbalan, and you'll find out why if you either watch any LP with the audio clips or anything else about why that just sounds just straight up wrong. Especially like if you played Ark or Memories of Calcutta. I know I keep saying Calcutta, but it will never escape me. It never will. So, on my off time, I decided to grind up to level 52, just to have a little bit more of a puncher's chance. But this being given... how am I going to say that? The StarCraft 1 version or StarCraft 2? I have not played Legacy of the Void. I've done Wings and I've done Heart, but I never bought Void. I kind of regret that. Alright, so what I have to do now is put on the Spirit Necklace, because that's one extra life, and start cashing all of these health expansions in. Which is only like +2 health for everything from the first few on. Why can't it be like just a straight up +2 or +3 like it is in Origin? Right. Everything's maxed out. Got the Spirit Necklace on. I got other thing. Okay. I don't blame you. But yeah, Galbalan in the PSP version, it sounds very bombastic. I'm just wondering, it's like, you couldn't go with anyone guttural like, I don't know, hire Steve Blum for 30 minutes? We're just asking to try it in one take. Why does Galbalan here look like Metroid Prime? Is anyone reminded of that? No, seriously. Like, he's all like a curled up spider from here. I'm not gonna do it bombastic. Jealous. He who sealed the sword, messenger of the white wings, eliminate the winged ones, seize the black ark. My creator, my overseer, raise the humans, destroy everything. I won't let that happen! Right off at the corner you can see Chester. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay. All right. Ow. Come on, get your hands over here so I can hit them. Ow. Okay. Alright, time to play Reflect. It's one. Last one. Yes! And he's all like corny and hammy when he attacks in the PSP version. It's like, you shall be one with the dust. Like every other attack. But he's dead, so hooray for that. Yeah, I better not linger. Well, it's better than the island just fizzling out and going all pixelated, but you'd have to wonder how many times Adol's probably responsible for an island collapsing. Yep. I wish I could get a one-word eulogy, but it's probably going to be like a paragraph long. And it's going to be one of those run-on paragraphs, too. I think, like, the original translation, it was basically, that stupid son of a bitch. Hey, why not, hey, Antonio, there's a whole castle out there. Maybe you can renovate it. And be the next tyrant of the land, who knows? Misguided. Yep, because a bishop went into a bunch of ruins and became mad after seeing a bunch of murals of what he considered to be the one true god. And Dogi follows me, but unlike Dawn, I don't have to walk him through an entire fire trap puzzle. I still gotta overcome that. You gotta walk in there and turn off all the death traps. So Adol doesn't get to have this. Yeah, I like for this town to be just one hell of a booming city when I come back. Or an if in this case. Well, time heals most wounds. Not sure if I'm willing to qualify that. Yeah, be good as the bishop was and not turn into a madman in the process. To live. To live would be a whole nother adventure. Don't worry, death is never the only adventure left. And so ends East, the Oath, and Felghana. At this point in the handheld version, you would be able to save a New Game Plus slot, or at least a clear data slot, and then based on the difficulty, you would get, a handful of points. You select your difficulty, get a handful of points based on the last difficulty you save the New Game Plus file with. Normally, if you want to jump into Inferno, I'd say beat the game on hard at minimum. You try to go from Nightmare to Inferno, I'm going, Well, I skipped Nightmare. I did almost beat Inferno, though. Goblin kinda kicked my ass. And one of the mercy rules in the handheld version of Oath was if you died way too many times, they would tell you, you can drop the difficulty for the boss fight. I ashamedly did that. It's been 9 years since I touched the PSP version, believe it or not. I kinda don't think of doing that again because I think I try to play East one more time on the PSP, the thumbstick's gonna fall out. And that thumbstick's been through quite a lot. Went through a bunch of Final Fantasy installments, SOCOM Fireteam Bravo, and a lot of East. I don't think I want to play Oath and Felghana with the D-pad. I just don't. I mean, I could, but I'm gonna go, why? But yeah, some of the New Game Plus perks you get on handheld when you're jumping up is you can retain double boost, you can heal on the second boost gauge, and you can keep double jump so you can do a few things out of order, although granted story progression on some things are locked. You can also do a couple of Origins perks, as in charge your MP gauge faster or do some other things. The biggest one though, when you're going to Inferno, is definitely inherit your level upon clearing the game, and they recommend you highly do that because trying to do Inferno from level 1, they say, is tantamount to suicide. I might have to look up some of the other perks, but those are the ones I remember off the top of my head. And I think some of the other ones were retain gold and Ravel from the last difficulty, though that might not be saying much, but definitely inherit level, because everything in Inferno is kind of assuming, you're doing level 50 to 60 New Game Plus, trying to start from 1. They're like, why did you do that? But yeah, there were a couple of other neat goodies in that version, which is why I prefer that version to this one. Although granted, there are some moments where I wish it's like, yeah, precision aiming, yo! And a couple of extra boss fights on Boss Rush mode, or a couple of extra things where you can unlock more stuff in the gallery. I think I went through about unlocking 3/4 of the gallery, but then, yeah, there were just some bonus bosses I'm going, oh great. I never rehearsed these or took the time to rehearse them, and, well, definitely the kicker, beat Goblin on Inferno and don't drop the difficulty. So... Well, I kind of don't have much else to say, as far as continuing Ace. I really, decided to say, take December off and, start with Oath in January, but I don't know where to continue from here. I kind of found a couple of snafus, trying to capture Lacrimosa of Donna. I'll probably explain them in a later one, but next adventure after this is Kefin, and I did stream Kefin once before, and kind of wasn't satisfied with how I did it, but then again, for a blind run, it wasn't too bad, all things considered. Oh wait, I did Kefin 2 years ago. I might consider redoing that one. But let's see what I can do in terms of doing stuff for Donna. Turns out my tower can't handle the capture card, so... And I might just cut my losses and stick the camera to the monitor and run a 3.5mm plug from the headphone jack of my Switch to the line-in port in my tower, so at least you still get good audio that way. I can't stick the camera in front of the TV because there's scan line bleeding, so my monitor isn't that bad. I just have to rejig a few things. But, alright. I kinda don't have much else to say about continuing on with Ys. But I'm probably gonna take another break and do some other stuff in the meantime. I kinda don't want to do what I did last year and just play the installments front to back. My schedule was already crowded with a bunch of other RPGs. But we'll see. Let's see where we go. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Just after this song ends, I'm gonna close up, and Ned, I believe you wanted to hear the vocal version of Believe in My Heart, so I'll just play that right after I close this. Okay, finish that stupid whiteboard drawing of mine. Do that too. Not gonna shade in though. Probably not worth all the effort and all the dry erase ink. Anyways, I'm out of things to say, and for those of you guys who don't want to stick around anymore, I will see you guys next time. Stay sweet, stay sensational, don't be salty, and don't forget to save, kids! And I will see you guys next time. that's it. That's our stream. I will see you guys next time. I only spent like 10 minutes on this. Don't give me any praise.